4 games remain. 4 opportunities to make one final push to finish atop the Eastern Conference. 4 finishing performances in which the team can solidify its commitment to playing the kind of basketball that will make a difference in May. The kind of basketball that forms the Heat identity.
Our identity, unequivocally, is to defend first, and that's what we're built on. That's our foundation. And nobody said that the style of play that we play is easy. To expend that type of effort, that type of concentration and energy, but it is our lifeblood.
With their impressive win over the Bulls on Thursday, Miami ensured that these Final Four contests will have meaning. Conference supremacy and a spot atop the league's elite quartet are still goals well within reach, ones whose outcome may very well come down to the season's final day. With just 2 more games to play in front of the home crowd, there is also the measure of pride in performing before the fans who have been their strongest supporters all season.
I know the players love playing in this building. They always have, and particularly at this time of year, they bring us a great deal of energy.
Pride, position, and performance, all on the line as just 1 week, 4 games, and a furious finish separate us from the start of the 2012 NBA playoffs. Of some, we expect greatness. Delivered often enough, it remains entirely satisfying, even if over time it loses a sense of the surprise that first made us realize its true measure. Of some, we accept greatness, relishing in the moments it is unexpectedly offered. Those who may rise to the occasion and answer opportunities called suddenly become the recipients of our admiration. And with some, we forget greatness, blessed with an array of talent and the ambition to match. LeBron James has been burdened with the expectations of greatness his entire career, his entire life. No room for failure, no margin for error. These are the scales upon which he has always been judged. But as the avalanche of anticipation of what he still may do is so often allowed to pile upon him, do we sometimes fail to appreciate the amazing heights to which he so often soars?
James against Shumpert. Tough fall-away shot. That's good. LeBron James knocks it down, and that one just may do it.
Well, they're out of their seats here in New Jersey, most of them Heat fans. LeBron, under duress, scores again. He is unstoppable.
Greatness is a gift which can easily lose its luster when we come to take for granted its unique and singular qualities. At a time when others are wearing down or breaking down, LeBron James is peaking, pushing, and outperforming nearly everyone who dares get in his way. It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. There's something to be said about finishing up strong. The Heat have that focus. 5 straight wins with 4 games to go. 2 of the 4 against the now visiting Washington Wizards, who have won some games of note lately, taking down Chicago. We know all about that, don't we? And Milwaukee. By Papa John's continues. That man is playing tonight, starting for your Miami Heat with the Washington Wizards in town. Your co-captain, Dwayne Wade. LeBron James has the night off. James Jones moves into the starting lineup with Dwayne Wade.
They needed it. He just did an outstanding job, Eric. He will start tonight for the 3rd straight game at center with Chris Bosh out.
And, Coach, you know what I'm just thinking about now? We haven't said one word about the Heat's opponent tonight.
Mr. 305, getting flexible, getting limber. He will be in your starting lineup, as well as the co-captain, Dwayne Wade. Going against the Washington Wizards, the only all-star on the hardwood for the Heat tonight. Big Pitt doing it from the center position and doing it well. That's going to do it for this edition of Heat Live, delivered by Papa John's. For Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, Kristen Hewitt, and all the good people. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Some names you may know, some names you'll get to know. John Wall, of course, their star point guard for the Washington Wizards. For your Miami Heat, LeBron James, Chris Bosh in the maintenance program. So it's Jones, Haslam, Pittland, Wade, and Chalmers in the starting lineup for your Miami Heat. 31% from three since March 1st. He hit for 51 and 46 before the Orlando hiatus. Onward and upward for Rio, for when he shines, he really shows you all he can. Duran fans, I've done all I could do. It's time to ball, y'all. Wizards and Heat up next.
A little bit of rain fell today, but has not dampened the spirits of the Heat faithful that will fill the American Airlines Arena again for game number 63. They're here to see the best home team in the NBA, the Heat, 27-4 on the floor of the American Airlines Arena tonight, the second of three meetings between the Heat and the Washington Wizards. These two teams will meet again, closing night.
The greatness of LeBron James. Especially D. Wade is the first time all year long he's playing without LeBron in the lineup.
Tonight, and no Bosh.
That's the first time all year, at least that triple overtime game in Atlanta. Chris Bosh was on the court, scored 33, had the tie-breaking three to send the game into the first overtime. So these guys are going to have to rely on each other now. They don't have an all-star out there to go through.
First score of the game for Miami, who's averaging 8 points a game. He's recently signed his second 10-day contract. Look out! Pittman like a freight train storming downhill.
Well, you know, Coach says he likes the physical play that happened in the Chicago game.
He re-entered. He played some of his best basketball this year.
He's supposed to be there for this, but you saw the dunk there by Pittman at one end.
And tonight his 2,455th game work without ever missing a night as an NBA official.
I asked him before the game, how come you have a tan and I don't? I live here.
He does too, Coach. He lives in Ocala.
But he's
New York in pursuit of the number 7 seed.
Philadelphia needs the game more than Indiana does, so that might be the difference.
And he down 6, minute 46 left in the first half. Nice move by by Chalmers.
Yeah, that time he leaned into the defender so he couldn't block it and then put it up soft.
Limping immediately after, and he's headed into the Wizards dressing room. 7 seconds left first half. Chalmers got through and got 2. 8 points for Chalmers, 6 in the second quarter. Oh, do you believe that? Crawford was 0 for 8 in the first half, and that he makes. A 3 at the buzzer just inside half court.
That is amazing. When he released it, it looked like it had a chance. 2 seconds, just enough for him to get rid of it. Watch the light go off, and he buries it.
Does he win a car?
1 for 9.